Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Santa Rosa, California. I'm here with Mark Nichols. What a beautiful day for rugby league. On the left of your screen, we have the North Bay Dead Pelicans in the strong purple, and in the yellow tinge, we have the San Diego Barracudas. Mark, how are you doing today?
Yeah, great, thanks, Tom. Lovely to be here and beautiful part of the world and watching some local rugby league.
Kickoff there just sails out on the full. There'll be a San Diego ball back on halfway. Bit of an anticlimax there from the kickoff.
Yeah, the crowd that keeps streaming in here was bracing for some big contact off the kickoff, but we'll get that here as they restarted at the halfway line, the Barracudas.
Here with the Barracudas through Ben, the coach, switches it back on the inside there to the 11 for the Barracudas. Strong contact there to start off the game. Six again called by the referee due to a slow play the ball as Ben comes to the right. A few metres up the middle. Looking for a quicker play the ball here are the Barracudas as they come to the left through Ben. Steps around one and he's into a bit of space there. Take it to the ground and a pretty comfortable tackle by the two of them.
He's a crafty player, the captain coach there, Ben. I think a lot of the attack for the Barracudas today will revolve around him.
Yeah, absolutely. A nice little scoot out of dummy half here from the Barracudas, making some good meters up the middle of the field. Barracudas to the right hand side here, steps to the inside. We've got referee Anasa here today, Mark, in the yellow, officiating his first game, but a bit of a veteran around American Rugby League circles as the ball comes free there.
Yeah, big Robert Tonello Jr. there just couldn't hold on. He was looking dangerous. I think if he could have held on to it, he probably scored a try that time.
Yeah, they marched down the field pretty comfortably there as Lowe James has the ball in the middle of the field for the Dead Pelicans. Quick tap there in place to the left-hand side. Big RJ palms off one, palms off two. It's going to be hard to stop today, the big fella.
He's just following on his form from the last game we had at Berkeley where he was a real standout.
Mayor of Roseville here, Brian Lee in the 21. Some fancy footwork and then gets the offload. Knocked on, unfortunately, there for the North Bay side. And good attacking opportunity here for the Barracudas.
Yeah, good set and defence there by the Barracudas. I'll be happy with that. And now they've got some reasonable field position. They'll be looking to capitalise.
So play the ball here for the San Diego side. No scrums today. Big contact through the middle of the field there. Driving tackle by the big man.
He's got some leg drive.
Bit slow in the middle there as Shane Hall comes over the top and smothers him up. 6 again's a call from referee Nasa. Slow to get off. Good footwork there from the number 1 from the Barracudas, Mark.
Yeah, it certainly was. He looked good there.
Ben comes to the left-hand side, looking to switch with Big Hutch. Unable to make it happen. Referee's really on the back of this North Bay side. That's multiple repeat sets as the big fella comes out of dummy half and powers over the top of 2 of them. Ball comes out quickly and it looks like they're over. It's an early try to the San Diego Barracudas, bring the scores to 4-0, Mark.
Yeah, great try. Just a great passage of play there by the Barracudas. They'll be happy with that after their last game against LA to come out and put points straight on the board. The captain coach Ben will be very happy, I'm sure.
Yeah, great work from the number 9 there. He's a crafty little number 9, that one. The San Diego side spent the whole day traveling. My understanding is they went on the Amtrak from San Diego to Los Angeles, flew into Oakland, jumped in a van, drove up here to Santa Rosa. We're looking at sort of 6 to 7 hours end to end.
That's
fantastic commitment. And that's the 2 extremes of California Rugby League. The furthest south to the furthest north, and it can be done.
Exactly.
So great work to Ben and the gang there as Cash, the man, slots it over. 6-0 here. The Cash man, we'll call him for today's...
the Cash man, there you go, number 6.
He got a try on debut last time for when we were down in Pasadena, California.
And that's the great thing about this California Rugby League. We're really showing the viewers all of California.
Yeah, absolutely. I just hear someone in the crowd. When was the last time you saw a toe kick? When was the last time you saw that, Mark?
Probably going back to the great man Meninga.
It would have to be. Big man.
Yeah,
Big fan of California Rugby League, Mal is.
He is. 1994 grand final against the Bulldogs.
Mighty Green Machine. As we come back here to halfway. Kicked off by the North Bayside, who are currently down 6-0. Fielded by the Cashman, who added the extras. Here we go, a little bit of space up the middle. Two of them to meet him there on the 20-metre line. Sorry, I stand corrected. The 30 is Brian Lee brings him down in the middle of the field here. The Barracudas lining up looking for work. Great easy meters out of dummy half. This game plan from the Barracudas side to eat these meters up the middle of the field is a bit of a master stroke. It worked very well for them against the Los Angeles side. North Bay player slow to get to his feet as Ben kicks it through. It's charged down. There's no one behind to stop him. He's going to go all the way here. He's going to put this down under the sticks to make the score 6-4. Referee Nasa pushes the whistle, bringing the scores to 6-4. Low James lines up with the ball. What an interesting passage of play that was, Mark. Very much against the run of play as the kick fails to find its way over the uprights. Over the crossbar, we should say. It's a bit of a disappointment that we don't have Josiah strapping up for the San Diego Barracuda side today, leading try scorer in the competition.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule him out just yet. I still think he might strap the boots on soon and get over for 1 or 2 meat pies.
He's definitely been eating him, that's for sure. "6-4 down here in beautiful Santa Rosa. Ben with the kick, end over end. Gets a good bounce there for the North Bayside. Try scorer with the ball. Manages to bump 2 of them off and then gets the offload. Mayor of Roseville's always on the spot. Another offload there. Good second man play there. Another offload. Forward pass is a call there from Anasa. And he's got that one correct. That's right in front of the press box.
Yeah, just drifted forward, but what an enterprising passage of play there by the dead Pelicans. That's the sort of football we're used to from them, just throwing the ball around. And that's why there's such a big crowd here to watch them today.
Yeah, first home game for the North Bayside, and you can see there's plenty of potential for a rugby league out here in the North Bays.
I love their rugby league, there's no doubt about that.
Big Dave there. Could have been 2 in the tackle there, but it's going to be let to play from the referee Anasa. It's called 6 again as he makes his way back. About 30 metres out from the try line with Low James playing to the right. Gets the offload, steps on the inside, steps 2 of them. He's going to go under there, untouched.
Great try there by Simi Juru. Geez, he's light on his feet there, Tom.
Yeah, he moves really well when he gets a little bit of space, doesn't he? He's was sort of untouched to the back end there, steps 2 back on the inside. Moves really well.
I believe he used to play for the Houston Supercats in the 7s.
Sabercats in the MLR, was it?
Yeah, he's an aeroplane mechanic and he loves cats, as you do, Tom.
Yeah, big fan of the pussy as we come back down here to Santa Rosa. Scores are 10-8. 10-8, he's failed to get that one over. None from 2 with the boot. 10-6, I stand corrected. We've made this mistake before, Mark. If you rewind back to Berkeley, California, where we were about 10 points off. So we've got 8 for the North Bayside, who have scored 2 tries unconverted, and the San Diego side scored the try, which is 4 points, and kicked the conversion, which is an extra 2, bringing them to 6.
Correct.
Scores are 6-8. with the Dead Pelicans in the lead. Crowd falls silent as we come back here to halfway. Great big kick there from Ben and fielded comfortably by the North Bay side. RJ Phillips here. He moves well, doesn't he, the big man with the mullet?
Takes him down, that's for sure.
Ball's a little messy there in the play of the ball. There's big Shane Hall here. The cookie monster. He's hard to stop as well. Seeing the transition of these football players into the mix, Mark. They move well. Or weightlifters, we should say, is the big man here, Mayor of Roseville.
Yeah, big Shane, I believe he was an Olympic weightlifter.
I believe it. Look at the size of the riggers. They come to the right here with Rob Beasley. Got that 7 style. Manages to get free from a Ben Mills tackle, and there's 2 Barracudas to smother him about 40 metres out from the try line. They're lining up here for work, the North Bay side on the short side. Not to be strong tackle by two Barracudas players.
Yeah, very strong defence there by the Barracudas.
Hungry for more work here. Gets the offload. Space on the short side if they want to chance their arm. Got the last tackle called from Anasa as Low James gets the ball. He's going to be hard to stop. He's got good footwork. He didn't hear the call from the referee. He's taken on the 5th tackle there. Turnover, Barracudas ball. Great scrambling defence by the Barracudas, Mark.
It was excellent defence because they threw a lot at them there, the Dead Pelicans. A lot of ball movement, a lot of late passes, and they managed to contain it well.
Ben Mills out of dummy half there in only his 2nd game of rugby league. Fantastic athlete. There's that key word, fantastic, coming up again, Mark. We'll be looking to avoid that one. Barracudas to the right here with Big Dave. Met with some solid defence from the fullback, Low James. Always working. Very messy there, and Anasa's going to call the penalty. It'll be the San Diego ball here.
Yeah, fair penalty. You can't stay in the ruck like that.
Yeah, he was definitely crowding it. For those of you unfamiliar with the rules, he's got to take a step back if you're the tackle player. That position's called marker. Going to have to wait until the ball is touched by the offensive player playing the ball with his foot.
They've weathered that storm pretty well, the Barracudas, and again try and capitalise with some points here.
Yeah, good opportunity for them here. They're within 2 points. It's still very early in the contest.
We should certainly tell the viewers at home how hot it is here today at Santa Rosa.
Sitting at about sort of mid-80s. Is that your gauge out there, weatherman Mark? As Big Dave comes
I think
from
probably mid-90s myself. Although it's getting a bit later in the evening, so it might have cooled down a tad.
More attacking through the middle here for the San Diego side. They've been using the scoots out of dummy half to their advantage, catching some of those North Bay players offside as the ball comes to the right here. Cashman, he's very light on his feet and strong contact. Light on his feet and obviously pretty tough fella, gets up. So we come here to the left-hand side with Ben. Plays it off to the other Ben Mills in the number 4. Ball in 2 hands, great work. Last tackle called by Anasa here. We're looking for his kicking player in Ben, and he stabs one through. It goes through the legs and it's touched back. Fielded by Low James pretty comfortably. They're going to want to shut him down here. He can do a lot of damage. Gets the offload. Mark, there's a little bit of space down the short side as Ben comes in a covering tackle. Looks like he stays alive and gets the offload. Cashman's chasing him down here. They're not going to stop him. Big dive there. Goes over, that's a try. It all started there with a good attacking raid from Low James. As the extras are added down here in Santa Rosa. It started with the fullback there, Mark. 14-6 are the scores. Low James, the fullback, picks it up deep in his in-goal area, light on his feet. Drags 2 Barracudas in, offloads it down the short side. A little bit of open space, dishes it on and length of the field.
Just great support play, and that's As we said before, that's really the style of football that we're used to from the Dead Pelicans. They like to chance their arm and throw the ball around, and that's a perfect example. First tackle, and they've gone close to 80 metres.
It's good to watch, isn't it, when they just get a little like energetic with it and shades of sevens.
Exactly, that's the way the game should be played.
Really opens up a lot of, you know, like where can this game go if you put a bunch of sevens guys playing it? You know, we've seen them take on the Savage back in take on the Savage back in Sacramento, second round of the competition, and they cause a lot of headaches for the big boys.
Absolutely, as I said, that's exactly how you want to watch the game. That's going to bring all the viewers in the US and particularly in California watching rugby league.
Another big kickoff here from Ben, and not fielded by RJ Phillips, the big man with the mullet, but he powers off the back fence. He's ever impressive with his hard runs.
He's just so hard to contain. You certainly want to try and tackle him. But the Barracudas so far have done a good job.
You wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley in the back streets of Santa Rosa, would you?
Certainly not.
He's coming to the right-hand side here, light on his feet again, looking for that offload. Flicks it out the back. Low James doesn't grab it. The ball is still sort of flailing around in the background as the Barracudas smothering. Good energetic defence.
The defence for the Barracudas has been good. They're certainly the tries they've scored. They've really had to work for them, the Dead Pelicans.
Referee Anasa here is just having some issues with his electronic whistle. We're going to come back here. Looks like he's signalling for them to play the ball, the San Diego side. North Bay there were already etching up another try on the scoreboard, but not to be.
Yeah, the crowd was up, that's for sure, but they obviously didn't hear the referee's whistle.
Ben here, the leader of the group, calls the ball and sets him up back through the middle there. Little head clash there perhaps for the North Bay side. Big Eli, ball comes loose. What's the call here from the referee? Quick play the ball there from the North Bay side. Low James into dummy half, looking for some more work.
They certainly don't run any settlers, do they, the Dead Pelicans? They just throw the ball around.
Yeah, it probably isn't the best way to play this San Diego side. It probably works in the favour of the Barracudas. They've got a great scramble defence and kind of plays into their strengths.
They do. Another big run from the mayor of Roseville.
He's another player that's never shy to strap on another team's jersey. We saw him last week in East Palo Alto for the Young Tigers as Low James bangs it wide to captain Rob Beasley, who's got it off. Good work there by the Barracudas. Great scramble and strong tackle by Ben, the coach of the side in the number 7 jersey.
He certainly leads by example, doesn't he, Ben? Very physical in defence.
Always putting his body in front as we have a nice little raid down the blind side. And
solid contact there again, Tom. There's no love lost.
Second tackle here on the 40-metre line. Looking for some space up the middle, and Barracudas as ever. Always looking to wrap it up. Ball might have come forward there. Not to be. RJ Phillips gets a little bit of space. And he falls over the line. And another try there for the North Bay side, Mark.
Yeah, great try. As we keep saying, he's been hard to contain, and although the game's only young, he certainly deserves that try there.
Low James goes for the quick kick, and it's waved away by referee Anasa, not to be. 18-6 down here in beautiful Santa Rosa. It didn't really come off the back of like momentum or pressure. It was just a bit of an easy let off after a few offloads.
It was just a missed tackle, and he's just too big, and Too strong, big RJ. He's certainly a fan favourite here in Santa Rosa.
He's slow to get back, the big fella.
I'm told by the Dead Pelican guys that he has more hit sticks than any Dead Pelican on tour, which is for the biggest hit award at all the tournaments they go to. And the way he's played the last few weeks for the Dead Pelicans, I'm not surprised by that one little bit.
It's not shocking at all, is it? You look across their team and they've got a lot of skill in the attacking department, and he's just another weapon that they have.
Two teams new to rugby league. It's just I can't believe how impressive they've been so far this season, and obviously they've got a lot to build on for next year. Exciting times for both clubs.
Yeah, it absolutely is, Mark. Absolutely is. Good kick there by Ben, and unable to be fielded by the North Bay side. It's going to be a line dropout here. Ball has gone out the back of the field of play untouched. So it'll be a drop kick.
It's lead. It's a tap.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Anasa! 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 Goal line. It's goal line.
It's a goal line out?
Yeah, it's a goal line dropout. Hey, Anasa! It's a dropout. Anasa! Go back.
Mud! Side left! Numbers left! Hey, swing left! Swing left!
It's a... I'll come to you in a second. Come back to the action here, Mark.
Strong run by the captain there.
San Diego ball here.
There's probably a bit of justice there.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there. It's obviously a union rule, and well done to the San Diego side to defend that. Sloppy play the ball there. He's going to call that back for a penalty. It's funny how rugby league works like that, isn't it? A bit of karma. It always comes back if something goes against you like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it would have been unjust there if the Dead Pelican score, but as you said, full credit to the Barracudas for defending it. Now they find themselves right on the attack with a great kick for touch.
Massive kick there from Ben. 20 tap is going to be the call. You almost think here we should do the dropout.
Exactly.
You
Talk about karma. Full circle.
San Diego players line up here on the 30.
Push left! Push left!
Good offload there as Low James scoots out the back. Bit of space on this short side. Big Rob bumps off one. Strong contact there by the captain of the North Bay side.
He's had a big last 5 minutes, hasn't he? Really leading from the front.
He's getting chirpy now. I love to see it. As they again flirt with this short side. They're never scared to chance their arm, are they?
They're not. Every ruck is just multiple passes.
Little short ball there, switch play. Gets that arm free and strong contact by the San Diego side. Big Hutch stands over him, hey, like that. Cuts up through the middle there. That's a try to the North Bay side, Mark.
Yeah, the number 6 again. I think that's his second for the day.
He's been good for them. 22-6. It's okay. It's a dropout, but it's fine. In goal. All good. I need a whistle too. No, it's fine.
Conversion successful. Pelicans 24-6.
Bit frustrating there for the San Diego side. You know, that's rugby league, isn't it? Sometimes you get the rub of the green, sometimes these things happen.
Yeah, and as you said before, they usually work themselves out by the end of the game. You win some decisions, you lose some. The key is to just forget about it, take it out of it, and just get on with the next play.
They keep turning up in defence, don't they, the Barracudas?
They do.
Like, you know, obviously that was a try through the middle, but the scramble defence, the boys are always there backing up.
Yeah, they're very physical. They're not shy. They're not shy of the contact, that's for sure. Thomas seems a bit of a breeze is coming up now, just behind the Barracudas, so be a relief for the players.
Yeah, it's starting to cool down here as the sun slowly makes its way down. Kickoff here from Ben. Tries for a short one again. Unable to find touch and fielded by the North Bay side.
Let's go, Fredward!
Knocked on there by the North Bay side, picked up.
Come on, Fred!
Barracuda is going to be looking to strike back here now.
Yeah. And Robert Tonello Jr. there, another strong carry. He's had some good runs today.
Here's a big man Hutch. And he just, he goes over there. Wasn't that a good play from him?
That was fantastic.
Fantastic play, Mark. Shrugs off about 4 of them.
24-10.
What can you tell us about Hutch? I've heard whispers he's a Jamaican bobsled. He tried out for it. I was going to say auditions, not a musician.
Yeah, he once tried out for the Jamaican bobsled team, and he said it was good, but he chose rugby instead. He's currently stationed at the Navy as a NICU respiratory therapist.
You wouldn't be regretting choosing rugby after a great try like that, Mark.
No, what a great decision. And as you can see by the size of the big unit, he says that lifting is his therapy.
He's definitely a bloated unit, the big fellow, isn't he? In the 12. You ever watch the film Cool Runnings?
Cool, absolutely.
That
John
was a good
Candy,
one,
what a
wasn't it?
legend.
Yeah. Isn't the toe punt not as successful as the last one from the Cash Man?
No, the Cash Man, he certainly not showing anything about looking like a Mal Meninga there.
We've got a 14-point ball game here. Still pretty early on in the contest. So that was an interesting play back there. It sort of threw me off a little bit with the drop kick, you know. So you got to give credit to the Barracudas for responding. Could have put their heads down. Good leadership by Ben there to just get on with it.
Yeah, you've seen him get his team in there just before and said, forget about that, let's move on, and that's what they did, and they come away with some points.
As Ben Mills here fields it pretty comfortably.
Oh.
Boot gets launched to the sideline.
Nearly took the commentator out there too.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the boot throw, but I've got to say we've seen it a few times this season in California Rugby League. It's a bit of a dick move, as they would say. Take it down on halfway here. Game is looking to find a bit of a rhythm, but a bit of an early move out of dummy half there, and he's going to be penalised.
Get set for defense! Get set for defense!
There's some solid contact, but the Barracudas will get the penalty.
They can be their own worst enemies at times, can't they? The North Bay side, with some of the penalties that they're giving away, ruck infringements and the like.
They do, they just get a little too enthusiastic sometimes.
Good kick there by Ben. crowd trying to field that one.
The crowd keeps streaming in here, Tom.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Where are they all coming from? Well, I can see a car park where a few of them are obviously coming from, but they're going to be looking to add some points here. I hate to be Captain Obvious, but they definitely need it to stay in this contest.
They do. If they score here, it's certainly game back on.
The more they can do, the more they can keep the ball in their hand and complete their sets and just starve this North Bay side of possession, they're going to go a long way. Just cool, calm heads as ball comes free there.
You put the mock on them, Tom.
I did as well. And it looks like San Diego's going to get the ball back there. What's the call from the referee? He's much closer than us.
He might call no advantage here, Tom. I'm not sure. Oh, no.
So it'll be a San Diego ball here. We're just over halfway, well into the first half. Come here, San Diego attacking through the middle. Big Hutch picks up the ball. Takes about three of them to bring him down.
They need to get him in a bit of space again, like they did for the last try.
Cashman with the switch inside, and then Ben switches it again, but finds the shoulder of the hitman himself, RJ Phillips.
The jukebox, they call him. Plenty of big hits for RJ.
Again, San Diego working it through the middle for some pretty easy meters. Here we go, Cashman's light on his feet. He goes over there. That's a try, Mark. Bring the scores to 20-24.
24-14, Tom, yeah. Kick to come.
24-14, I apologise. And this is right in front. The Cashman, pretty handy with the toe poke. We're looking to get that height.
Yeah, Robert Tanula Jr., another big charge for him, sort of set up the space for number 6. He's been really strong, hasn't he, with his hit-ups?
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the way they work their way through the middle, out of dummy half there. It's almost like the North Bay side don't really know how to defend that when they're just attacking behind the ruck there. Got the San Diego boys staying in. Got the San Diego boys staying in town tonight. I'm sure we're going to have a bit of fun out here in beautiful wine country.
100%.
Let's check with the match official here, Hojun, to see what the official time is on the clock. About 7 minutes left in this. I'm not sure. Mark, did you have that one going over?
No, misconversion.
Unsuccessful is the final call from the referee. About 7 minutes left. Mark, I just caught up with Hojun, the match official.
Yeah, 24-14. They've come roaring back into the contest, the Barracudas. It's a real credit to them.
See a few of the big boys making their way onto the field for the San Diego side. Low James with the short kickoff, and how about that? Hutch takes that pretty easily and then bumps off one, bumps off two, piggybacks another fella 5 meters down the field, looking for a quick play the ball, not to get it. Appealing for a penalty as they come out of dummy half again. The man they call Prince, formerly known as Prince, is in the number 2 jersey. Ball swung back there. Referee's blowing his whistle here, waiting for the official call. It'll be a North Bay ball. Come down to the left-hand side here with Low James. Big Hutch coming to the sideline here for the San Diego side after that powerful run.
He's had a wow of a game.
Yeah.
He deserves a little spell.
Great work, Hutch. Big Phillips, RJ Phillips through the middle here, and
Good tackle.
3 San Diego players make light work of the big man with the mullet. Big Rob here powers through, goes through pretty much untouched, and that's a try. He's over.
28-14 with a kick to come. He deserved that, the captain coach. He's had a really good first half. The current score is 28-14. It's Dead Pelicans kick to come.
Yeah, he's been good for him. He's been good for them, hasn't he, Big Rob, the captain?
Yeah, especially the second half of this first half. Been very good. He's the founding member of the Dead Pelicans.
Yeah, obviously him and Kid, as Kid comes on with the dreadlocks you can see on the far side.
The Kid, he is a crowd favourite up here.
He is man of the people. Farmer, in his spare time, I think you'll find your note to say. If they don't, that's a little bit of intel for you.
There you go. But he's certainly a jack of all trades. He marked the lines for us here today. And you'll be looking forward to getting into the action.
North Bay had the extras, notching up 30 points. 16-point ball game here in beautiful Santa Rosa. Still a few Dead Pelicans players to come onto the field. Some big forwards yet to get some minutes.
You did, but only kicked one conversion.
What's up, bro? Hey man, how are you? Hamstring. Big kickoff there from Ben, and he's going to be looking to find the touch out the back again. RJ Phillips scoops it up and off the back fence. The big man trots up and then puts it on. Big contact. Waiting for the call here from the referee, Anasa. He's seen something in it. Be a North Bay ball here. Oh, he's going to call it a dropout. He's going to say the ball has gone dead out the back.
So it's a bit of education on the run.
Yeah, well there we go. This is good. I mean, I was a little concerned that he missed that. I thought it was going to cause a few problems, but to his credit, he's gone back, and San Diego getting the justice from earlier on in the game. I feel much better about that, a bit of karma in rugby league. Comes straight to the coach Ben and traps it with his foot and offloads to the big number 17, who's wow, it's going to be hard to bring down, and he takes a few of them to do it. Plays to the right-hand side here. Barracudas in pretty commanding attacking position here now.
They are. It's a good opportunity to score just before half-time if they can.
Dave sets it up here in the middle of the field. You can see the cash man on the right-hand side, the try scorer, calling for it. Light on his feet, flicks it to the winger. I believe that's Prince in the number 2 jersey. You can tell he's pretty popular with his teammates. Screams of Prince coming from the sidelines. Strong contact there on the try line. Referee's going to be calling a penalty for that. I'm not certain of the call here, Mark. What's your read on this?
I'm not sure myself, Tom. I don't know if it was someone got an injury, I think. I think he must have dropped the ball there, Tom, and it looks like it's going to be a turnover and the ball back to the Dead Pelicans.
San Diego player coming from the field here with a little bit of claret coming from the face.
It's a brutal sport, Tom.
Yeah, it is. Come to the left-hand side of the field here with the Mayor of Roseville. Gets the offload. Ball's knocked on.
It's a tough ball there for the kid to control. He did his best.
Hey, Freddie, look.
I have to correct you there, Mark. I don't believe that was the kid.
Yeah, I think there's two guys with the dreadlocks out there.
I'm sure if it was a kid, the crowd would erupt. Yeah.
That's
Massive
very true.
fan favourite, as you alluded to earlier. These big units come on from the North Bay side, made his way over to the San Diego team.
Yeah, it's good to see. He certainly made an impact with his first two hit-ups. Takes some pulling down.
About 3 minutes left. You okay? Stitches or? Perfect. Oh, it's the dog's breakfast here in the middle of the field. San Diego still have the ball. Come to the right-hand side here. Catch man light on his feet. Lasso to the ground there by the kid.
The kid.
Ben here holds it up nicely and meets the mayor of Roseville's shoulder.
You can tell there's some fatigue starting to come in here in the blistering heat. They've almost played a full half.
Yeah, halftime couldn't come sooner. As Ben looks for some space up the middle, gets an arm free and offloads it. They've got space on either side as the Dead Pelicans bunch in the middle. Gets an arm free.
Hold the ball!
If they can get a couple of passes to the left or the right out to the captain, Ben, I think there might be a bit of space out there for them. That's exactly where they go.
Yep, Ben's out there to the right, plays it to Prince and unfortunately doesn't capture the ball there. We must be really coming into the back end of this half here.
Yes, that's
Half time.
time there, Tom.
Half time. Half time.
Half time! Half time! Half time! Half time!
Have to get a siren next year, Mark. Or a
Yeah,
hooter.
exactly.
The hooter was always there.
Maybe for next week.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great addition.
And that's at half time. What an entertaining half of football. We have the North Bay Dead Pelicans 30, the San Diego Barracudas 14.
It's challenging to get a read on. The momentum is, it's one team will hook, and then it just lets off for a little bit. The other team comes back, jab. It's going to be an interesting second half here, Mark.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Can't wait.
We'll see you back down here in the second half in Santa Rosa.
Again, Tom, have we got the kickoff here? As we've found every week, it's certainly not big half times here in the California Rugby League.
Yeah,
For the viewers back home, I think it was about 90 seconds.
Yeah, they're not about it, are they? It's Tomasi with a big run. First we've seen of him today for the North Bay side. Definitely a new energy for the Dead Pelican side, Mark.
Yeah, definitely. I think Coach Rob Beasley's had a word to him and told him to come out, and you can certainly see there's plenty of intent.
Great work there by RJ again.
Slow to get up. I think that's hurt the big man.
Yeah, he's looked a little ginger. He hasn't been as, obviously still played a really good game, but he maybe not as energetic as we've seen in the past. Might be carrying an injury as the San Diego side come up with the ball here.
Yeah, I think he's copped a bit of punishment, the likes that he usually dishes out to the opposition.
Ball comes free there. 2 in the tackle is going to be the call from referee Anasa. Oh no, I got that one wrong, Mark. Play the ball. He's going to call a knock on from David. Low James goes through, puts a step on the fullback. He's going to put that one under the post.
Yeah, that was pretty to watch, Tom.
Yeah, Low
He's a
James
class act.
moves so well on his feet, doesn't he, the little fella? And adds the extras as well.
which they'll make it 36-14.
Hang in there, brother.
Yeah, certainly showed his class there, Low James. Great on his feet.
Yeah, one of the best to do it. He's been a real standout for the Dead Pelicans this year. You'd have to say one of their best players by a long shot.
Definitely, in every game he's played. There's not much of him weight-wise, but just so good on his feet, and he's very hard to stop.
Driving kick there from Ben, and fielded by Tomasi off the back fence. Oh, you wouldn't want to be in front of this. Freight train coming to the next station. Gets the offload as well and steps through a little bit of space down the middle. Looking for the offload, not to find it.
Perfect, thanks man. They did well to pull him down there, Tom. I thought he was away there for all money.
Plays back on the inside to the captain here, Beasley, and managed to get through again. Brought to the ground within inches of the sideline. 6 again is the call as the North Bay side go through and put on their second try of the half.
Yeah, they're making short work of it here in the second half. Great start for the Dead Pelicans. Is that the number 6 there again to score, Tom?
I believe so.
I think that might be his third of the day. It looks like to me the conversion missed there. 40-14.
About 36 points in it. Is that correct? Oh, sorry, 26 points.
26, yeah, 40-14.
I know that Rob, the captain of the Dead Pelicans, had his eyes on, potentially knocking up that 57-58 for for and against, which would put them into 4th place.
Yeah, which I believe will give them a game on Championship Day at Boxer Stadium on September 25.
Still plenty of football in front of us, though, here today in Santa Rosa. Ball's kicked off by Ben and fielded by the North Bay side. Flicks it to the right to Tomasi and pushes one off again. Flicks the offload, kids back there. RJ Phillips, strong contact.
The kids are RJ Phillips, the two big fan favourites here.
Getting a real roll on here, the North Bay side up the middle. You hear Eli call them out, switches it inside to Tomasi. Not the best pass from the North Bay side as RJ Phillips fields it. Another 2 big men colliding again. Gets the offload and intercepted by the San Diego team.
I think there's some mutual respect there from the big fellas.
Oh, nothing like seeing 2 big bloated units go at his mark.
Nothing better.
As RJ makes his way to the sideline. I'll have to catch up with him after the game. He's looking a little lethargic today. For his standards, still an exceptional player. Ball comes free there and picked up by the San Diego player. Taking in an interesting sort of flick the legs back tackle there. The cash man has the ball. Gee, he plays tough for a kid that's not much more than skin and bone.
Doesn't he what?
The space up the middle here.
Big Robert here
And he's going to go over.
Tom, he really deserves that try. I talked about him in the first half. Some great hit-ups and...
Yeah, he's a ball of energy through the middle. Mr. Reliable. Whenever they're looking for somebody to strike, he's always there.
Yeah.
Just before we're talking about North Bay looking to put up that 57, and then just like that, the Barracudas snap back. You see Hutch coming up with the ball here.
Hey, give the first ball to Jerry. Jerry, let's go, Jerry.
Jamaican bobsled superstar here. Big Hutch in the 12, looking to add the extras.
He got a hold of the last one.
Does the same with that, and it's pretty on target from where I'm standing.
Yeah. Lovely kick. Making it 40-20.
20-point ball game down here in Santa Rosa. Still early on.
The ref marker?
Say again?
Isn't the ref the marker?
What do you mean?
Like he's the marker where we have to stand?
Yeah, you gotta get back 10.
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
stand with him and he said I was offside.
Just there?
Yeah. That offside right there?
He doesn't like you. Well played, bro.
Doing well, man. You're good.
Yeah, well done.
We're good.
Get back out
Well
there.
played.
Stop smoking. Just having a little bit of fun there with Big Tomasi in the 25. The 18-year-old as Low James stabs it short. Fielded very well by the Barracudas on the 13 Cal.
Yeah, Fernando Calderon. He's been solid today.
Barracudas switching the momentum here. It's a little bit of a scuffle going on here in the background, and it's broken up pretty quickly.
Yeah, the emotion's spilling over, but
Big Hutch cuts through the middle and runs with Big Brian Lee on his back. That's talking about two big units colliding again. Cashman,
he's been one of the best on the field, hasn't he?
switches him inside there.
Cashman's always scheming, isn't he?
Where is it? It's like the teams take turns in, you know, showing what they can do in attack. As San Diego just march down the field very easy, and there's Big Hutch.
Yeah, the shifts in momentum have been crazy today.
Oh, we've got space down the left-hand side for Ben. Looking to play short to the big man. Got an arm free. Gets it back to Ben, and he goes over. Tries awarded from Anasa.
Well-deserved try there for the skipper. He's been marshalling them around all day.
Yeah, massive fan of what he's doing with this San Diego team. What do you have for the scores down here, Mark?
It's Dead Pelicans 40, the Barracudas 24, the kick to come.
We're making a case for the comeback, aren't they, the Barracudas?
Absolutely. But yeah, back on Ben, he's done a fantastic job setting up this team in San Diego and getting the California Rugby League a footprint down there. And
it's how quickly it's come about as well. That's the thing that's super impressive. You know, we think back to 3 months ago, they're doing their combine. Now they're a traveling team going from one end of the state to the other. It's pretty incredible.
yeah, he's obviously a very good leader off the field, and as he's showing today, extremely good one.
Doesn't
on the
it
field
set
as well.
them up nicely for 2022? You know, obviously the finals, not in the picture. Next week they'll be playing Los Angeles and Orange County in a bit of like a tournament style day to get Orange County involved. But they set it up nicely for 2022, Mark.
Absolutely.
As the wind blows the ball over there for Big Hutch, looking to add the extras yet again.
You need rugby league in San Diego. What a wonderful place.
Yeah, you do, I think. I think you need it everywhere, really. As Hutch stabs it, doesn't have the direction or the length. Wow, this massive crowd that's here has really quieted down. The home crowd has
They have.
sort of pacified them with that response there. 2 quick tries to the San Diego team.
Definitely has. They're getting very boisterous there coming out of half time. A few bull of pies, and they're certainly being entertained, but the Barracudas have clawed it back here.
Just going upwind. And speaking of the wind, the breeze here is it's really sort of died down, hasn't it? As the sun sets. Again, another short kick there from the North Bay side, looking to regather it. Oh, swung to the ground and then gets up by Big Shane Hall.
Was that the guy who got split before, Tom? He's taped himself up and got back out.
Yeah,
there
he's
by the looks
back
of it.
on it. He's back on the field, no dramas. Tough
That's what we
cookie.
want to see. Darwin Delenti. This is his first foray into rugby at all.
And
That's the California Rugby League, and
That's
he's
Darwin,
been
is
impressive. Yeah, number 14.
He's doing really, really great stuff. And as well, when they were down in Pasadena, he was a real standout for him as Ben gets the ball with a bit of momentum, stabs it long. Low James lets it bounce and then gathers it. He's going to be dangerous here in broken play. Oh, bit high there.
Got a bit high there, Fernando.
He took offence to that one, didn't he?
He did. He's getting a bit heated. He had the run in with the captain coach Rob before too, so
it's good to see a bit of, it means a lot to both of these teams, and great that they shake hands, get on with it.
Exactly. It's just showing some emotion. That's what you want to see. Plenty of enthusiasm.
Finds touch there. North Bay with the tap, about 10 metres in as Brian Lee gets some metres up the middle of the field and always has an arm free, the big fella.
Yeah, always looking for the offload.
Dangerous again, through the middle is the 6 for the North Bay team.
Could be mistaken, but I think he could be looking for his 4th try here, Tom.
You'd have to be as Big Rob, the captain, goes over under the post.
He's got a double, the captain.
His running game's been really strong today.
He has.
He really bounces guys off. It's not the biggest.
As they missed the conversion in front of the post there. Make the score 44-24. But yeah, this has been the captain coach's best game for the season, I think.
Yeah, he'd have to be very happy with how he's played.
Leading by example.
When they get that front foot ball and they're rolling on down the short side, he's hard to stop.
Yeah, the Barracudas need to get a deep kick in here, good set of defence, and get the ball back and try and steal a try back.
Ben's kickoffs today have been, a real standout for
They have.
the Barracudas. That understanding and experience of the game, it goes a really long way out here. Just to know these little tricks of the trade, like, hey, kick it deep, as the clock winds down here in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, Benny, captain Oxford University in the varsity match. Played and got the man of the match on Sky Sports against Cambridge. So he's played at a high level. And his classes are showing through today, as you said.
And also at half time, the referee asked me to referee, said, I want to go on and play. 60 years old is the big fella. Here we are with Rob Beasley, the captain, picks it up. Oh, and meets his maker.
Yeah. Big Rob Jr.
Yeah, Rob meet Junior, Junior meet Rob, great contact. The 18's been very impressive. I know we've alluded to it several times.
He has, it's been fantastic.
It's the work rate you want. That's the guy that always turns up when you need a hit up. That's the guy who puts a big tackle on when you need it.
Yeah, Big Robert, he likes to 3D print models and play Dungeons and Dragons, but he should stick with this rugby league because he's an impressive player.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, if my memory serves me correctly, Vin Diesel's a big Dungeons and Dragons man. Maybe those two have played in their time. Shout out to Vin if you're listening. He's a big fan as he cuts through the middle.
Yeah, Vin said the pass on his best this morning. He'll be watching, that's for sure. The big number 10 goes through to make it 48 points to 24 with the kick to come.
Drop kicks it from the other side and misses.
I don't think I've seen that before in a game.
I've never seen that in my life. I'll check with him. It's probably about 20 minutes. We'll put on about another 40 points. It can be done. I've seen it. I'll get the exact time for you.
Didn't do the conversion.
22 minutes.
The Barracudas make their way back to halfway for the kickoff here. 48-24. The dead Pelicans in front. We've got a few injured troops here for the Barracudas, but credit to them, they're still playing strong. There's a couple of injured players just go back onto the field. They're a tough team, the Barracudas, Tom.
Yeah, they are. Lots of tough cookies. There's a few servicemen, you know, like Army, Navy, Air Force, and they're just tough guys.
And as they build this club, they've got a great nucleus.
That was a really big, as we come down the short side here with the North Bay Dead Pelicans off the kickoff. And Matt Munch is chasing him down, not going to get him.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. They're down by 24 points, but chases him all the way. And that's typical Dead Pelican play, isn't it, Tom? Not scared to throw the ball around even off the kickoff. And that makes it 52-24. Kick to come. And there's a good try to Manua Fuaga, the third. Showed a clean set of heels, that's for sure.
Big point of this kick was successful, Mark. Big point of this trip was to get that nucleus of San Diego players together and travel. And you remember from your days playing with the Stallions, you know, those road trips you made. It was always very enjoyable. That's where you forge these friendships. That's where you build championships off.
Yeah, 100%, Tom. That's where you get all the camaraderie. And I'm sure what looks of these fellas, they'll enjoy their night in Santa Rosa tonight.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of red wines. A little bit of a refocus here for the San Diego team after 2 quick tries. You see a Dead Pelicans player down in the background as Low James scoots out, spins out, gets the offload.
He's got a bit of young Jaden Campbell in him, doesn't he, Low James?
Yeah, he moves well. And the more he learns his game and where to position himself, he's already picked it up incredibly for a guy that's only played 4 games. But the more experience he gets, he's just going to be dangerous as the mayor of Roseville pushes through. He's not a stranger to a highlights reel, is he? The mayor of Roseville.
No, he's one of the real cult heroes of the California Rugby League. And they're really starting to pile the points on here. 58-24, the kick to come.
A lot of wounded warriors getting around the field today.
Yeah, there'll be a few ice packs on the plane back to San Diego, you'd imagine.
Did that kick go over? It went over. Kick was good.
Kick was good, which makes it 60-24 here.
We're about 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes left in the contest.
Yeah, the good thing about the Barracudas, they're certainly not throwing in the towel. They're a little short on numbers with a few injuries here, but you know, this will be character building this last 20 minutes to, you know, see what they can do to hang on and, you know, maybe try and score a few tries themselves. They look good when they get the ball down the Dead Pelicans
field position, they've had no issues going over the try line. Just some of these speed men getting the ball in second phase play. It's been disruptive to every team that the North Bay team have played. No one's been able to contain it. like we were saying about San Diego, as they progress over time and get into their second and third season playing rugby league, as the seasons get longer, they'll be a force. Good meters down the middle of the field from North Bay. And just still working as Low James kicks for the corner. Awkward bounce. And regathered by the North Bay team. They're going to drag him to the corner. Take him down just short of the line. North Bay looking for more points as Beasley steps up, gets the offload. Burrows over, another offload. And in the corner. Great athleticism, flirting with the corner, the non-existent corner flag.
Which makes it 64-24, the kick to come. Tom, number 4 for the San Diego Barracudas. Can you tell me much about him? The centre, he looked like he tore his hamstring, but it looks like he's back out there, showing his commitment to the team.
Ben Mills, second game of rugby league ever. Came down with his friend Austin, who's not with us at this game, unfortunately. They're like, Fletch and Hindy. Peas in a pod, always together. Leno and Woodley, a duo. There's a few duos in this. I get told it's duo, call it what you will, in this San Diego team. But he's an athlete.
He is, and he started very strong.
Yeah, that hamstring I think is causing him a few problems. As you mentioned earlier, you saw him come to the sideline, he's sort of limping around a little bit.
It sort of goes to show the injuries on this Barracuda team that he's out there with the torn hamstring, and as I said before, just showing great commitment to his team.
Yeah, they've definitely earned their beers tonight, or red wine. We're in wine country. Goes short, and there's players there as Eli comes through. Gathered by the North Bay team. What do you have for the scores, Mark?
The conversion was missed, so we got 64 to the dead Pelicans, the Barracudas 24.
Getting the big man in a bit of space out wide is always a good option, as you can see. Got players lined out to the left.
Great defence by Calder, and again, the 13, he has not stopped.
Yeah, a lot of workhorses here through the middle. Gets that arm free and gets the offload. Ball in one hand. Great cover defence by the Barracuda side. As you can see, Hutch slow to get to his feet in back way. Interesting to see what the call is here from the referee, Mark. It's going to be a North Bay ball.
Cutting all over.
He's been strong to be foul since he's
Yeah,
come on.
he pushes 2 off. He's fresh. Does he get the ball down though? Now he does.
Is it double movement there, or is he going to let him go back and play the ball?
No, he's going to say, you got to come back and play the ball. You see them lining out to the left, lining out to the right. They got space if they can just hold it. And dives over. Referee's going to signal a try there.
Which makes the score 68-24. With the kick to come. So they take the conversion from wide out. Unsuccessful, so it remains 68-24. What do you think, Tom? Probably 12 minutes left, something around there?
Yeah, there can't be long left on the clock. About 10 minutes. You'd have to say San Diego would love a nice little try here at the end just to put the icing on the cake for a good first season.
Yeah, definitely. They've definitely been willing. As we said, they're a little short on troops. A few injuries haven't helped. But they're right in this contest up until the last 20 minutes or so where Dead Pelicans have shown their class. It really is champagne rugby league, but the way they throw the ball around, the big crowd here has been thoroughly entertained.
He's always getting an arm free, isn't he, the 13 for the North Bay team?
Yeah, he's had a really good game. Simi Duru.
Cuts through there. Getting very close to the sidelines on the left-hand side of the field. Hutch looking for the one-on-one. Spins, does Rob Beasley, and then throws it wide. Knocked on by Phillips, and then cops a shoulder for his efforts.
The Barracudas obviously knew he's a danger man because he's certainly copped it in defence, hasn't he? He's copped some big hits.
Yeah,
That's the only way to stop him.
he's just such a powerful runner. He's been great today. You know, all credit to RJ, but probably not the best performance I've seen from him this year. I'm not sure if he's carrying an injury, a little lethargic looking. But this guy, you know, you got to remember this guy's played 4 games of rugby league,
Yeah, exactly.
if that.
And there goes Darwin again. He's been really good.
6 again is a call from referee Anasa. Good attacking position for the San Diego team who've travelled up here to Santa Rosa. Prince,
Go the Prince.
another 6 again call as they try and chairlift him to the sideline. Thought we were up there in Tahoe on the ski lift for a second, didn't we? Big Matt Munch here.
I also liked that the talk hasn't stopped from the Barracudas.
There's a lot to like from them, Mark, a lot to like. As we come to the left here with the big boy,
They deserve a try here, the Barracudas.
gets the arm free. We're right under the sticks here. We've had 2 repeat sets here. Sorry, 2 6 agains. I stand corrected as we come to the left. The big boy bounces off 2 and falls over the try line. Does he manage to get it down? He does. That's a call from referee Anasa.
Well-deserved try. He's been good since he came on. Which makes the score, Tom, 68-28 with a kick to come.
A few Dead Pelicans players not happy about that try.
Yeah, showing their passion, but again, as we said, well-deserved try. As the big man tries to add the extras.
We see the kid come on for the North Bay team in the number 2 jersey. Crowd's a big fan of that.
They were.
Behind us. Hutch gets hold of it.
He got it. Great kick. He deserved that one. He's struck them well, making the score 68-30.
So what have we got? 38 points in that, if my math serves me correctly. You're more of a mathematician than.
I wouldn't say that, Tom, but you are correct in this instance.
And 57 was the sort of benchmark, or that's what we were thinking that they needed to get into the finals.
Correct.
So you'd have to say how many extra points is that? Sorry, my math isn't that good. And for those fans at home, they need to put on about another 3 tries.
Probably 4 with a few kicks. They probably need 20 unanswered points.
And the way that the San Diego teams clawed back, again, I feel like we've been saying that all game. They just don't give up.
They don't. And you can see that they're going to be a really good team next year.
What do you say? Like the nucleus, the core of a good football side. And with that, a lot of these guys are playing their 2nd or 3rd game of rugby league.
Great tackle by the kid there, brings the big guy down. He's giving away quite a bit of weight there, but didn't stop him.
Rob Beasley didn't really like what's going on there. I think he got pushed off the tackle.
Look, he led with the leg there, possibly.
Switches on the inside.
He's been good, Calder on.
Cuts through. He had the man there if he wanted to use him. That'll come with time. Darwin comes into dummy half here, plays to Ben.
Darwin's been very impressive.
So is the cash man.
He has. There's not much of him, but very willing.
I love his aggression as well. Like when you're, 40 pounds wringing wet, you're not supposed to be pushing big guys around. But
It's a great
goes
kick.
through and smart play there by Kid, kicks it dead.
Kicks it dead. Is that our first repeat set of the day, Tom?
Mark, I think you'll find it is. Excellent work there to gain a repeat set.
Liam Kelly, a big California Rugby League fan from Pleasant Hill, will love that. He's a big repeat set man, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a big fan of the Nathan Pete's repeat set. It's a really unique element in sport, which is something that, I think Liam was pretty big to allude us all to. It's such a unique thing.
It is. It's so important. Like as we see now, just getting that extra set of 6, and hopefully they can turn it into some points here.
Yeah, well, the prospect is, would you rather tackle me 6 times or tackle me 12 times?
Exactly.
As Cashman goes over, but doesn't make the distance. Darwin had a dummy half. He dives over. What's the call from the referee? Short. Another dive over from the Barracudas. Darwin comes in a dummy half, bends out there. There's space if they can get it. Palms off the kid, palms off Beasley, and the big man goes over again.
Just as we alluded to before, just the swings in momentum, Tom.
It's like you have 2, then we'll have 2.
Yeah.
You have 2, we'll have 2.
Which makes it 68-34. Kick to come, the big cash man. He's hitting them well. I'll back him in to get this one. It was just a big man on little man there.
You can see the frustration from the North Bay side.
Yeah, just a little bit of sloppiness in defence here at the end for them. Something they'll be looking to clean up.
I'm joking. Come on, boys.
Hutch here with the kick. A signature poke, and it's waved away.
Waved away, so the scores remain 68-34. The big crowd we've got here certainly can't say they have not been entertained. Plenty of points.
Yeah, it's been a high-scoring affair, hasn't it?
Yeah, just a tick over 100 points. But yeah, real credit to the Barracudas. It would have been easy to put their head down there and really let the dead Pelicans run away with it, but they've hit back with 2 nice tries. And
I gotta say that for the whole Barracuda season. I mean, the score doesn't reflect the effort these guys put in.
And as you said, Tom, that the vast majority of the team, this is their 3rd game in rugby league, so
some of them didn't even play rugby before. And the way they've picked it up and the athleticism shown by some of these newer players, it shows a lot of promise for the sport in the state.
You can tell they're a tight bunch of blokes already too. It's good camaraderie.
You always enjoy a Saturday night when you flick on Instagram and you see the boys are out having a drink.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what premierships are built on.
68-34.
You've been good, brother.
You had a great game, mate.
Yeah, you've been really good. So we come to Ben, the coach, plays to the big unit, pushes 2 off, pushes 3 off. Hey,
Do
like
you know
me
much
now?
about the big unit, Tom?
He's from the North Bay. He put his hand up to play with the San Diego side. We got a turnover here. I don't know a lot about the big unit, but he's been very effective in his attack.
And that's what's so good about the California Rugby League too. We've seen that a few times. If the teams are a little light on troops, numbers, the other teams have been happy to pitch in and provide a player or 2.
Yeah, we've got to be realistic at where we're at as a competition at this moment. We're in our first year with 7 teams, and it's about progress over polish.
Definitely.
Bring the scores up to 72-34.
Again, he's kicking it from backwards. Adds the extras, 74-34.
Yeah. Sorry, brother.
Last play.
About 3 minutes left here, Mark. Did you ever get Marcus? Marcus? It didn't go down too well. Drop kick. Was that a drop kick start? No, it was off the tee from Ben. Good kick. Can you talk us through the Shepherd call there, Mark? Looks like he's used his player as a bit of an obstruction to gain extra metres.
Exactly, shielding the players off the ball, which is not allowed. The Barracudas will look to capitalise here and try and get another try.
It'll be their third in a row if they could put this one over here. Very energetic football side, Mark.
They are, as I said before, they were down by a lot of points, but there's a lot of talk, and we've got players that are, pretty badly injured going back out into the fray here, showing how brave they are and how much that jersey means to them. Calder on again, he's had a big game.
Oh, there's a first aid kit. What's There's some ice. Suck him in, brother. Come back to the action here. A few injured players on the sidelines, Mark.
Yeah, big Hutch there. Took a lot of taking down. Looked like he might have scored there, but good defence by the dead Pelicans.
Low James disrupts the play. Plays here to Big Brian Lee, the Mayor of Roseville. Disrupted again. San Diego ball.
The dead Pelicans finishing the game like they started, throwing the ball around everywhere. That time it doesn't work. They give the ball back to the Barracudas in good field position.
Oh, great run again by the big boy.
Yeah, Robert Jr. He's been immense for them today. Here goes Calder on again. He deserves a try.
I see Munch making his way to the sideline here. I believe in his little write-up before the game it says he's into erotic films. Can you confirm that?
No comment there, Tom.
A lot of cramps down here.
And the clock's winding down. I don't think we could have too much time left.
Hey, you alright, brother? What happened? Just a head knock?
No, I got elbowed in my head twice.
What?
I got elbowed in my head twice.
Just take it easy tonight, right? No drinking or any of that stuff, alright? Just put some ice on it and...
So it looks like that man Calder's back to his feet.
Anasa!
The cash man.
It's the last set of 6 here, we've been told by the time official, Mark. Good kick there by Ben. We'll go out the back.
I don't think that'll be full time there,
That's
Tom. Look at
That's the game. Wait, does Beasley still on full time? Now it's full time.
So was that after the full-time siren, or will that be counted as a try there, Tom?
Referee never called it, so that's a try.
It's a try. It's 78-34.
Kick to come.
Kick to come.
Conversion is unsuccessful. Why don't we try and do that on... No. Yeah, so final scores down here in Santa Rosa, 78-34 to the Dead Pelicans. Great game, Mark. What was your take on that?
Yeah, it was very entertaining. As we said, there's a lot of swings and momentum, but the Dead Pelicans probably just got the best when they had the momentum. They made the most of it and scored plenty of tries. But
Fantastic work by Nasa, the referee, today.
absolutely, it's refereed very well. Both teams are.
He says he's 60 years old. I don't believe it. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week in Orinda.
Yes, we'll see you then. Thanks, Tom.